This is Abdullah Kashmir, class CIS274XML programming, and this is video number 4 for the final assignment. For this is the XDOM the DOM file. So it's in HTML format, and this is the heading. This is 3 different paragraphs. Now, as I was saying, that this button is gonna load XML document. This is a function called load XML document number 1, and I also have number 2 for this button and number 3 for the third button. Each button is gonna run a different it's gonna show a different document, and this paragraph is ID'd. I ID'd it demo so that I can display whenever I'm gonna press the button, is gonna display over here. Now, for loading the document, this function is going to load the document, the name of my document, and get it. And then after, if it's run, it's going to run this function, which is my function 1. And there's my function 2, my function 3, and so on for each different button. Now, for the first function, it's going to read the document, and I wanted to read to get elements by tag name. For example, the author, the date, location, description, and so on. Now, the first document has all these information: the author, the date, location, and description. And also, my text is going to be by grabbing the paragraphs, the first 3 paragraphs, and the first author, the first date, the first location, the first description, and so on. And how I want to display it is saying that I created a string that is a text, and I add to it the string author. Then I get the name of the author, the value from the child node of author, which is going to be the text, because the text is considered to be a child node to it. And same for the date, for then location, description, and text. However, for the text, it's going to be different. Sorry, I said here text, but text is actually different because it's the first 3 paragraph. So I'm going to get the node paragraph, and the way it's going to look at it is going to see multiple tags for paragraphs, and it's going to get the first 3 paragraphs, which is my first text document. Now, for the second document, it's different because it's going to be the rest of the paragraph, of course, and the end of it is going to be the person that's showing states, then the person. However, it's missing the, I believe, the author. So I do not have an author in here, but I have a date and a location and a description. And my text is going to be the rest of the paragraph, so it's starting from 3 and up, or 3 is not included. And no, 3 is included because it starts from 0. So 3 is included in here and up all the way to the end. These are going to be all my second document paragraphs. That's why it would have been better for me to name the different tags for each text from one document to another, but I thought I would keep it just to give me an example, that to avoid that in the future, that each document is going to need different tag for the text or a different way to approach it probably. But it did work for me this time because I already know that the first 3 paragraphs is in the first text and the first document. Now, when it reaches the end of the document, I have the state, and there are people, the name of people that signed it. So I named even the state inside a person tag. That's why it was complicated, because I cannot print the first state, then print each person under it, because I do not know how many persons. Is going to be a lot of for loops. And then after getting that text, just put it in the demo. As for function 3, it was easy. Same as the previous ones, except the author is going to be number 1. That's because one of the documents missing an author. That's why I deleted the empty tag, because otherwise it's not going to, I'm not going to be able to get the authors. As for my date, they all have dates, so I have to select number 2. And it starts from 0, just like in other programming languages. Except for C, I believe it doesn't start from 0, can't remember. The text is going to be all under the line tag, so that one was easy, and when you get it, just display it under demo. Now, to run my DOM, so this is my heading, this is one of the paragraphs, this is the paragraph that's containing the buttons, and there is a paragraph hidden right now in here. It will show up when I press this one, for example. It's going to say the author, the date, the location, description, the text, and so on. Now, the third one is going to print all the information about it and the text over here. That was simple. The second one, the reason why I had to include the article and the section under a paragraph tag is so that it shows in here. Otherwise, I won't be able to show it, and I won't be able to separate between one text and another. Another thing that about DOM is I did not know how to do the space in the beginning. It seems like it reformat everything because I'm using HTML. I do not have experience with it, so I was not able to do that. But the good thing is that it reshaped itself with the size of the window, while in the XSLT I was able to say how far it goes each one, but it does not reshape itself with the window.